Da 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 da! Hey guys. So if you don't know, I'm a fan of animation, and I gotta attack my animation. If I don't talk animation every once in a while, I'll go crazy. So I wanted to give my reaction and thoughts on Netflix announcing 6 new animated series that are going to be launching in the next few years. If you don't like animation, move on. If you're interested or like it, stay with me. I'm going to talk some animation right now. Alright, so 5 of the 6 shows are targeted towards children, and only one is actually targeted towards adults. The one that's targeted towards adults is called Big Mouth, which is co-created and developed by the actor Nick Kroll from The Kroll Show and The League, I believe. I've seen the show, but not much. And one of the writers / producers from Family Guy. It's supposed to be an edgy comedy about teenagers experiencing puberty or something like that. So far it has a 10-episode run, and it's going to premiere sometime in 2017. They have some voice actors already confirmed. Maya Rudolph, Jordan Peele, Fred Armisen, Jenny Slate, and there's several other ones, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And it sounds, well, there's not much to go on, but I do like Crow's comedy from what I've seen. He's a pretty funny guy. So I'm hoping it'll be a nice, funny, maybe a little raunchy comedy. If not, that's fine, but somewhat interested. I'm going to wait until there's some visuals. Like I said, there's not much to go off except the little bit we were given. Alright, the 5 animated series targeted towards kids are based off existing properties. The first one I've talked about before, it's Skylanders Academy, and of course it's based off the Skylanders game. This show is going to be produced by Activision Blizzard Studios, and it comes. The first season comes out in fall 2016, and then it's also going to have another 13 episodes sometime next year in 2017. It's going to be an animated action comedy. So here's the description. You follow heroic adventurers of the Skylanders team, a ragtime group of heroes with unique elemental skills who travel the vast Skylands universe, protecting it from evildoers. So, a little bit to go on. It somewhat sounds generic, heroes protecting their world, add a little comedy. It just sounds like a lot of shows from today. It's led by one of the showrunners is Eric Rogers from Futurama. And the series features some voice acting from Justin Long as Spyro and Ashley Tisdale as a stealth elf. So I'm somewhat interested because I'm a fan of Spyro, so I just mostly want to see how they handle the character. Not a big Skylanders person, I've never really played any of the games, but somewhat interested. Alright, the next one is Lama from Genius Brands, and this one comes out in 2017. It's based off of an award-winning best-selling book series by the author and illustrator Anna Duwendi. Alright, so the description is Lama is an animated show about childhood moments and adventures, as well as the special connections between lead characters Lama, his parents, grandparents, and best friends. Lama tells a heartwarming tale of life in safe, friendly town, seen through the eyes of Lama as he interacts with an amazing world around him. Seems like it's going to be one of those kind of like preschool type shows, kind of like Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, somewhat educational. Maybe not exactly like that. Maybe more similar to Little Big Town, or at least I think that's what that show is called. That was from the 90s. So really, really sounding like a preschool age kids show. But who knows? It could be kind of like Arthur or something. Not too interested in that, but I guess we'll see how it is. Alright, the next one is an interesting one, at least I find it interesting, is Spirit Riding Free from DreamWorks Animation, and this one is coming out in 2017. This one is inspired by the Oscar-nominated film Spirit Stallion Cameroon or something like that. It's an old DreamWorks movie that came out in the 90s about a horse. A lot of the DreamWorks shows that come out on Netflix are kind of hit or miss. A lot of them aren't really good, in my opinion. The last one that came out, the Voltron show, or Voltron Legendary Defenders, was amazing. But DreamWorks just produced that one. It looks like they're actually going to be animating this one. And like I said, they're hit and miss. A lot of the shows are not that good, so it's going to be interesting to see. So, alright, so what's the description of this? Spirit Riding Free follows the heartfelt journey of a wild Mustang who could not be tamed. Spirit meets a girl named Lucky whose courage matches his own. Together they push the limits, harness the power of friendship, really, My Little Pony, and discover what it means to be free. With their best friends by their side, they explore a world filled with endless rides, magnificent horses, and never-ending fun. Yeah, I'm not really too interested in this. I never saw the Spirit movie, so I don't really have some kind of nostalgia towards it. If it was good, I'm not sure if it was good or bad. But again, a lot of the DreamWorks shows are hit and miss, so I'm not too interested in this show. Maybe it'll be good. I might check out the first episode. I usually check out at least the first episode of a lot of animated shows. Alright, the next one is Spy Kids Mission Critical by the Weinstein Company, and this one comes out in 2008. I've never seen any of the Spy Kid movies. They never looked interesting to me. But I think this could have potential, because I know they're really quirky and weird, so it can really, do well in an animated world. I'll check out the first maybe few episodes to check it out. It's from the producer Bob Weinstein, and okay, so the description is an animated adventure comedy series based on the beloved family film franchise Spy Kids. The show follows brother and sister Junie and Carmen Cortez as they attend Spy Kids Academy, a top-secret spy school for kid agents. When a new counter-spy agency threatens the safety of the world, it will be up to junior spies Junie and Carmen to train and lead a team of fellow Spy Kid cadets against the forces of Swamp, sinister wrongdoers against mankind's preservation. Okay. And their diabolical leader, Golden Brain. The mission critical team may not be ready, but they are the only ones to call when the group of spies can't do the job. And this one comes out again in 2018. Like I said, I'll check out the first few episodes. I'm not a Spy Kids fan, never seen any of the movies, but like I said, it might be interesting. So we'll see. The next one is Hilda. Or the next last one is Hilda from Silvergate, and this one comes out in 2018. It's from Silvergate Media, the makers of Octonauts, in collaboration with Mercury Filmworks. This one's based on an Eisner Award-nominated graphic novel by Luke Pearson and published by Nobro. So it's supposed to be an incredible animated adventure for older kids. So I don't know what they mean by older kids, like teenagers, preteens. Alright, so the series follows the journey of a fearless blue-haired girl as she travels from her home in a vast magical wilderness full of elves, giants, to the bustling city of Trollberg, where she makes new friends and discovers mysterious creatures who are stranger and sometimes more dangerous than she ever expected. And this one's getting 12 episodes in 2018. It sounds somewhat interesting. I saw some of the visuals, at least from the graphic novel, and if it's well animated, I think it'll be nice and interesting, and I'll definitely check it out. It could have potential. Out of all the kids ones, this is definitely the one that I'm probably most excited for, or most interested, even more so than Skylanders. The only reason I'm interested in Skylanders is for Spyro. So that's it for the new shows. I also want to talk a little bit about Netflix renewed the show Kong, King of Apes for a second season, and it's expected to come out in 2017. I've seen the first few episodes of the show, and it's actually not too bad. I didn't love it 100%, so I haven't seen the entire thing, but it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. I would recommend checking it out and making your own opinion on it. So I mean, it's a good thing it got a second season. I'm glad when at least a decent show gets a second season. Doesn't hurt us to have more animation in the world. And the last thing I want to talk about is not Netflix related. They just announced it today. It's Disney animated related. So they just announced the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph, and it's coming out in 2018 or March 2018. And I'm actually pretty pumped about this. I really, really liked the first one. It was hilarious, decent story, great animation. The only thing that we've been told so far, story-wise, is that this time he breaks the internet. So I'm guessing he's going into the internet somehow, and something's gonna happen. Disney's been really knocking him out of the park lately, so I'm hoping this movie is just as good as the last one, or better preferably. So I'm really excited about this. John C. Reilly comes back to play Raph again, and Sarah Silverman is also going to come back to play Vanellope. No word on the other actors. I'm pretty sure they're going to come back. I really doubt they're not going to have Pixie Felix voiced by his original voice actor or any of the other characters. Rich Moore returns to direct this sequel, and he's joined by writer Paul Johnson as a co-director. So really excited for this. Like I said, I'm a big animation fan, so I just had to talk about all this. Alright, that's it for now. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and see you on the next one.